Godzilla, for the few who may not know, is a giant, nuclear-enhanced, prehistoric amphibious reptile who is the star of the popular Godzilla franchise, produced by the Japanese film company Toho Company Limited. Since its introduction in 1954, Godzilla has become a worldwide pop culture icon, and to this date has starred in over 30 films. On film, it was radiation that gave birth to the legend we know today as Godzilla. In reality, it was the unique cultural climate of post-World War II Japan that gave birth to the Big G-Man. Both the character and the film are a reflection on the Japanese experience at the end of World War II. After the bombings of Nagasaki and Hiroshima, there was destruction that was beyond imagining, and such as in the film as well. There was a sense that we brought this on ourselves somehow. In the film, we also see the themes of guilt, the feeling that punishment perhaps outweighs the sin, and also the striving for redemption, all of which are typical for such stories. Godzilla is the original radioactive superhero, or anti-hero in this case. His movies have typically tried to highlight both of these qualities, often in the same film, with varying degrees of emphasis. Many of the movies in the 1970s were almost comical, featuring kaiju, aka giant monster battles, that resembled professional wrestling matches. The films of the mid-1980s through the 1990s took on a much darker tone, with Godzilla re-emerging as a menace, even as he delighted in his fights with other monsters. His power was fearsome, and he couldn't be controlled or negotiated with. Nevertheless, when a bigger threat to humanity's survival emerged, Godzilla would rise as our champion. No matter how playful or haunting his movies have been over the decades, this duality, Godzilla is both a terrifying metaphor for mankind's hubris and a protector capable of almost cosmic benevolence, has always been at the heart of the character. Although Godzilla may have rarely been defeated from time to time on film, he still remains undefeated as the king of kaiju cinema, pop culture, and the king of the monsters. All hail the king.